Hey everybody, welcome to Season 5, Episode 11 of Atomic Rumpus. I'm your host, Chris Iacono. Thank you for joining me for another great episode. What's in store today? A Texas college baseball coach has banned all Colorado applicants due to cannabis. The winner of this month's Name That Strain contest, and scientists are claiming there may be life on Saturn's moon. I don't know if there's 1 moon, 2 moons, 3 moons. One of them, it might have some life. You're going to have to tune in to find out. And now, on with the show. A Texas coach is under scrutiny for a tweet he sent out implying that everybody in Colorado was a dope-smoking hippie. All right, look, I can confirm many people in Colorado are dope-smoking hippies. I can also confirm that many of the best people in Colorado are dope-smoking hippies. So on Wednesday, sports talk show 104.3 The Fan tweeted a screenshot of an email response from the baseball coach to the Cherokee Trail football and baseball player, which read, and I quote, "Thank you for the interest in our program. Unfortunately, we are not..." Hold on, wait. This guy's from Texas? Yeah? Okay, all right, hang on. Wait, I gotta do Texas. I gotta make a Texas. Hang on. Hold on, let me go put these Longhorns on my Cadillac. Quote, "Thanks for the interest in our program. Unfortunately, we are not recruiting players from the state of Colorado. In the past, players have had trouble passing our drug test. We've made a decision to not take a chance on student athletes from your state. You can thank your liberal politicians for that. Best of luck wherever you decide to play." End quote. All right, so basically this coach is a douchebag. It's what I gathered from this thing. So he's saying, hey, we're not going to look at anybody for any sports programs if you're even from Colorado. You know what? I don't think these kids wanted to play at your school anyway. Hey, maybe they didn't. Maybe you got a stupid school. You got a stupid school? Yeah, how about you? With you and your stupid school. Okay, look, a lot of people out there are probably pissed, and I get why you're pissed. Here's the amazing thing about having principles. I can simultaneously say that this guy is kind of a douchebag and it's not something I would do, while also agreeing that it's probably in the best interests of the program and the scholarships for them to make sure people aren't coming in on any type of substance. Now, look, as legal as pot is here, Texas can't issue state or probably get access to federal funded grants and other things if their athletes aren't drug tested. That's part of it. You know, you got to play football and you want a scholarship, or you got to play baseball, you want a scholarship. They would be like, well, make sure you're not eating testosterone burgers in the morning, or I don't know, whatever. Pumping yourself full of the steroids. They're not allowed to do that. You can't be doing that. It's doping. It's the bad type of doping. You know, we encourage the good type of doping here. But sometimes sports players, to get an edge up, they do the bad type of doping, and that's stupid because, you want to put all that crap in your body so you can do flips? Get the fuck out of here, flips. Fucking flips. So that sucks for this kid, and I'm sure that, I hate to admit it, but look, change your address. That's what I got to say. Get around it. You know what I mean? Somebody's going to act like a douchebag, you got to douche back. You douchebag? I douche back. Now you do the sneaky shit and get around their bullshit. You're not hurting anybody by applying for their program if you're in Colorado, but keep that in mind. Look, employers, hey, I'm a small businessman. I mean, my business is small, and I do very little business, but I'm a businessman. Speaking of, hey, let me find you on that Patreon page. Hey, a couple of bucks. So occasionally I need to have other work done, like I'm a very talented guy. I make it the speeches, I make it the editing, I make it the funnies, but sometimes I'm not very good at making the music. So I got to use other musicians and people who know how to play instruments. I can't play the fucking trombone too. So I got to pay them. And it's like an employee. You got to hire somebody. When you're recruiting for your sports program, it's like you're hiring. It's like a job. You don't have a right to that job. Nobody can come to my house and be like, hey, motherfucker, you better let me work for your show. What? Clack? Say that again? Get off my fucking porch. Okay? So it sucks. This guy's a douchebag. Some people, that's it. They're allowed to be. But don't let him get you down. Because this kid, he's a fucking animal, apparently. I'm reading this here in the little paper. It says, so the university posted a response on its website Wednesday afternoon saying that the comments the coach, Jeff Cope, made, end quote, are in no way a reflection of Texas Wesleyan University, its values, or its recruiting practices. It is our university policy to not discuss personal matters, but we want to reiterate that this email does not reflect our values, and we do not condone discrimination. This includes discrimination on the basis of race, color, origin, ethnicity, gender, age, religion, disability, or sexuality, or the political legislation of one's home state. Ah, I see. Okay. So that's where this guy got in trouble, because he was like, you liberal motherfuckers. And now he's getting called out on social media, because it turns out there's a lot of liberal motherfuckers on Twitter that'll make your life a fucking hell. Look, if you want to be a douchebag, you got to be a douchebag about the right things. You got to be a douchebag about, hey, look, sorry, we understand. If you could prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that you're not doing drugs, that'd be great. But it seems like 95% of the basketball players have drugs in their system, and that's a violation of blah, 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 committee, act, law, fucking loan, bullshit, scholarship, blah, blahs. I give somebody a nice explanation instead of, giving them a shitty tweet. You send them a shitty email and call them a fucking liberal. I mean, geez, even I'd be offended if you call me a liberal nowadays. Or a conservative. Thank God. Keep politics out of it. Look, this kid's going to be fine who got this letter. Last season, let's see what he said. So this kid, we're going to give him a shout out here on the show. So player Gavin Bell, last year as a junior, okay, he batted a .332 with 9 RBIs, 5 doubles, and a home run in 18 games with a .938 fielding percentage. My God, this kid sounds like a strain review. How many CBDs you got, kid? What's your THC percentage? Yeah, okay, well, .332, 9 RBI. Yeah, okay, all right. That's some big shot shit, apparently. I don't even know if I have 1 RBI. What is RBI? Really bad ice cream? I had really bad ice cream a couple weeks ago from this fucking hippie shop. They were really rude to me. I'm upset about it still 5 months later. I don't got 9 doubles, 5 doubles. Doubles, 18 games. I got 27 computer games and a .938 fielding percentage. That sounds pretty good. .938. That's, I guess, I'm assuming 101 is like the top. That's pretty close to the top, Gavin. Yeah, well, you may have 5 doubles and then 9 RBIs, but I've got a +4 attribute bonus to my Dungeons & Dragons cleric every time I cast the spell. I got 8 potions, bro. You got 8 potions? 600 gold pieces. A .95 percentage to hit on my intelligence saving throw over 22 campaigns. Huh? Tell you what, you play baseball, I play D&D. Don't even get me started about my reputation in the Lost Mines of Fandalen. We are very happy to announce the winner of this month's Name That Strain contest, Mary Jane Eckler. Yay! Round of applause. Mary Jane has won one of our exclusive Name That Strain posters, and don't forget you too can not only enter the Name That Strain contest by sending us a message on our website, but you can also procure yourself a very special poster if you'd like to do so on atomicrumpus.com/store. Show off a beautiful 18 by 24 inch wall poster while impressing your friends with geographical knowledge of raspberry kerflumpel. So you can check them out, get them on the website. If you want to enter the contest, it's super easy. Smoke one out, come up with some strain names that are ridiculous, crazy, funny, original, and send them to us. We're going to put them in a hat, and we're going to make a drawing, and then the funny ones are going to make it into a final runoff, and then you're going to be able to vote for them on the Patreon page. So congratulations again to Mary Jane Eckler, and send those submissions in. Hello, everybody. We are back. This is your host, Chris Iacono, and I am in the studio with Brando and Nadine.
Guten Tag.
Oofalaf.
Oofalafen? Oofalafen.
It's like the Swedish chef.
Yeah,
I panicked.
it means I'm panicking in Swedish. Oofalafen, oofalafen. What is
Oofalafen?
Get that guy a bagel. He needs a bagel right now. So what's happening in the world, in the news? Fun stuff. Apparently, some scientists have come out with a new study that's saying there could be life on Saturn's moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get me up to that moon. I want to see this life.
No.
Give me more information.
Here's what they're saying. The icy orb known as Enceladus, let's just call it Enceladus. The icy orb known as Enceladus may, I say the word may, boost ideal living conditions for single-celled microorganisms, a group of scientists revealed in a science journal, Nature and Communications.
So we're down here trying to get rid of, bacterias and flu-causing bugs, but we're excited to go to another planet to get alien bacteria and flu-causing bugs.
Wait, there's an endoclitoris that was found on a moon
With bacteria.
with bacteria that is...
No.
We're going to get the Saturn flu.
Not at all.
The enchilada flu. That's the new flu.
I do not want to confuse everybody. Let me reiterate exactly what's going on here. We did not find life on another planet. That would have been all over everything, everywhere. You would have heard about that for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Boo.
No.
I thought this was such a better story.
No.
We decided to make it our own.
Yes. We have not found life. Here's what happened. Some scientists found a microorganism on Earth that survives in methane. Then they found methane on Saturn's moon from a probe, and they went, hey, we know about this organism that survives in methane, and there's methane on this moon. Hey, you guys, there could totally be life on this planet. Give us some funding.
Wait, they found bacteria in cow farts.
No, they found bacteria that survives in cow farts.
Bacteria that survives in cow
But I'm sure
farts.
cow farts have some type of bacteria, yes.
And then they found that there was cow fart substance on a moon.
And they just put them together and be like, hey, there could totally be life on this planet. Read our journal piece and give us some money.
See, shit like this is why the space programs are so underfunded. Is because who gives a shit about show me something cool. Discover faster than light travel. Find me like an actual three-eyed being on a different planet. Like, don't tell me that any planet that has methane on it might also have
that's basically what they're saying. So here's what the data says.
And I would be satisfied with much less. I would be satisfied with like a pretty purpley green rock that wiggles. Like, just bring me something.
No, this is how you got to understand. Space exploration is like doing sales now. You got to be like, hey, look, well, hey, why should I give you, think about it. You're a billionaire. And some guy comes to you and he's like, hey, billionaire, how you doing? You want to go to Saturn? The billionaire's going to be like, what's there for me on Saturn?
Cow fart.
Maybe some life? You want to hand me $1 billion? That's how you got to do it now.
No, the way you got to do it is like Elon Musk and send a fucking car into outer space for, publicity. And that's what I want to see. I want to see the video of the spaceman in his cruiser just cruising past the world, the Earth, in a convertible.
I know, but there's got to be money in it for people. If I know humanity, it's that money drives humanity. I mean, as shitty as that is, it's just the way it is.
No, it's true.
If you're going to be like, hey, there's some life here, well, can I own that life? Will these methane bugs produce gold for me? What are they going to do? Why should I go to this planet? What, just to explore?
Yes,
you do
commercial. Commercial space flight is where the money's going to be. From this point forward, people are going to pay. I would pay. If I had money, that would be my top priority, is to pay someone money.
To go to a barren planet.
Just to go in space. I don't give a shit about cow fart moon or whatever.
Good point.
You do. Yeah, you do.
I don't. I don't care at all about cow.
Where did you go for spring break? The fourth moon of Saturn. Oh, the cow fart moon.
I went
wow,
to
awesome.
Intraclitoris.
Because I'm rich.
Went to endoclitoris and smelled farts.
It was amazing, and there's a chance that fart had a flu in it, and now I'm dying of Saturn flu.
Because I have money and life.
No,
He's got a hold on. Brando makes a real good point, though.
Does he?
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me finish the sentence. It's not.
Nope. It's gonna stop right
I
there.
said real good. I didn't say phenomenal. Halt the whole
I
show
know, you
and
are
celebrate.
doing like a phenomenal dance. And phenomenal was not said.
I inferred that it was phenomenal, so I'm gonna take it.
With the exception of the pyramids, why do people go to the desert for vacation? Oh, rock formations. You know, some of those places are beautiful. Others are just the desert, and people still go camping in the desert. They go exploring in the desert. So yeah, people do go to places just because they can say, I went to the Sahara on a desert, or I went to the moon.
I climbed fucking Everest because
Exactly.
it's a tall thing.
Yeah.
All right, you get your phenomenal dance.
You
Go
know what I mean?
ahead. Yeah. This is.
So it's like you may have gone to the moon, and what? You look at the
Nice
moon, you're
moves.
like, oh, well, the moon is boring. But when you turn around and you see the Earth from the moon, you're like, oh my God, what a view. Totally worth it.
And now with the advent of selfie sticks, everybody can take their
yes.
picture next, and then you'll have a whole host of people pretending to hold the Earth in their hand like they did with the pyramids.
A trip in space is so expensive. I basically, like, the super rich are going to have to fly to space, and then that money's going to have to be filtered into exploration.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And eventually it'll start, the cost will start to come down where it'll be available only to the marginally rich people. And I hope to one day be that marginally rich where by the time I'm 80, you can shoot me into space.
I'm going to need to see a lot of rockets, spaceships, whatever the hell you call them, get up into space and get where they say they want to go before I'm going to get on there. But I have that little kid in me that I saw the spaceship blow up when I was a kid.
Yeah, the Challenger with
Yes.
Krista McAuliffe.
Yes.
Yeah, remember that shit? Nobody remembers that
No,
because
I think you're younger than I am, right?
Yeah, but I've seen it.
we've all seen it. Yeah.
Everyone knows about
It was like a big thing. It was like the OJ of our time.
It was.
But every one of those, there's like 100 successful, satellites get launched all the time. That's where we get TV
I don't care.
and all this other shit.
In my
Okay, so
psychology
here's what
is the thing exploding as a little kid.
So for this, number one, it's for this to be even affordable for anybody, we got to get off of the combustible fuels into space. Okay, we would need to either figure out how to do gravity levitation with the magnets, with the magnetic core of the Earth, some type of UFO stuff.
Like I close my eyes and blink,
No.
do some flapping?
We figured out how to create a spaceship with a magnetic field that repels the core of the Earth and hovers like that.
Basically, you're telling us to become
Whoa.
X-Men.
Yes.
We have to become X-Men first.
The technology is not there yet for it to. It's unaffordable for even the rich. Okay, they said something like $10 million for one trip into space for a single person, or $3 million, $4 million. So even your rich people, nobody. You know what I mean? It's
I
very
believe
few
it
people.
because I
totally
need my
will.
face creams and stuff.
Yeah, what they're saying is that we need another type of technology to get us up there. What will happen is they are working on a space elevator.
A space elevator.
I know it sounds silly.
It sounds ridiculous.
I know it sounds silly.
I don't know. I could get on board. Is
What-
it glass?
But Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Space Adventure.
That's a time-
Yes, space
that's a-
elevator.
Yeah, that's a time elevator, though.
Yes, it's a space elevator.
That was a phone booth.
It was a phone booth.
Was it a phone booth?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have known that.
Take that,
Doctor-
dorks.
We just got served.
Okay, so there's a few things that could make a space elevator happen. Nanotubes, carbon nanotubes, okay, which are those super teeny tiny tubes, okay?
Like nano-sized?
Nano-sized, yep. They're in the shape of a diamond. Like if you do a carbon nanotube in the shape of a diamond pattern, it's like the strongest material ever. So what they're going to do is they're going to make teeny tiny little ropes with that and string the ropes together like you make normal rope. So imagine making a cable that's about the size of a baseball or a softball made of carbon nanotubes. It would never break. Nearly impossible to break. If they make a big enough one and they fly up into space with the carbon nanotube, the centrifugal force of the Earth will keep the tube flung out like a piece of spaghetti, and then they can put an elevator on that, and that'll take people up to space.
Do you sneak out of the house and go work for NASA at night?
No.
So we're going to basically leave it to the Guido to say that we're going to put spaghetti around the Earth and then attach a noodle to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's how we're going to explore space.
That platform
with
will
noodles and
act as-
spaghetti.
yes. Yeah, you can then power the carbon nanotube with a charge, and that could lift a mag lift, essentially.
You just
with a
crush
hole in
garlic,
it. Yes.
and the garlic fumes are combustible.
He's dead serious.
I'm dead serious. Yeah,
I know
I'm
he is.
gonna put a hot dog cart in this thing and make millions.
Hot dogs to the moon.
Space elevator.
See, I picture it with one of the old elevator operator guys. Like, what floor? What planet, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to Mars. All right. And then he pushes the dial and it goes
This
up
is
to
no
Mars.
fancy stuff. I don't sneak out and join NASA. I occasionally watch documentaries. This is a Michikaku. This is on the Discovery Channel, guys.
Michikaku?
This is
Did you hear
Michikaku.
I think he had to just stroke.
What's a Michikaku?
A Michikaku.
A Michikaku?
Is that like a bird?
It's not like Machu Picchu. Okay, it's different.
No, it's Michikaku. It's Michikaku.
Michikaku is the Chinese guy on all the Discovery Channel documentaries.
I don't know this guy.
I don't know him either.
You don't know these guys? Okay.
You talking about this guy like he's my uncle, and I don't know him.
Michikaku.
Michikaku.
Thanks so much for listening to the show. If you enjoyed it, please share us on social media, tell your friends about us, drop us a line, say hello, and if you'd like to get some premium content not released anywhere else, check us out at patreon.com/Atomic Rumpus. Have a great week and happy smoking.